Give us the gold.
I mean, welcome.
Well, the person who's winning for all has donated to the NCA to get enough crowd control points to buy herself the win.
We'll accept it. We'll accept it.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. Even though, I don't know, Emmy's giving us mixed signals, you know. She's donating for the kids, and then she's taking them out in tote games. Just completely demolishing them.
Hey, they shouldn't throw little
If you brought
kids
your
into
ivory
those
standard, I'll be
cans.
happy to tell you where to stick it.
I think. Like, it's not right. Like, they shouldn't be doing that.
Thank you for all for stealing Peach's coins. I appreciate that.
No, don't steal my coins. I actually earned those.
She doesn't need them. It's not real. It is a social construct. Being gendered male or female, man or woman, there are some biological components related to that, but there are humans that are outside of that. There are humans that have sexual organs of both of those sexes. There are humans that have DNA that matches both of those things. We call some of those folks intersex, right? It's made up. We created it. We invented it. So I threw up a couple examples of what are some non-binary identities. So someone could be gender queer, someone who's gender fluid, a demi-man or a demi-woman. Someone can identify as agender. Two-spirit comes from the indigenous community. Someone could be androgynous. Who's this? Who's this wonderful person, y'all? Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? What's his face? The health secretary literally said that about vaccines. He said that Black people can handle diseases better, so they probably don't need to be vaccinated. Bullshit. Bullshit. Is that Professor Asshole? You mean Daddy? I mean, Daddy? Daddy? I love red flags. We're going to talk about my trauma here very shortly, and you'll learn all about some of these origins. Anyway, anyway. When I was in high school, I know I'm missing chat. I'm sorry, y'all, but I got to try to get through these slides. When I was in high school, we're just going to run. We're getting cardio. We're getting some good cardio in as we're just running. Yup. This is just exercise. Some nice exercise. And we're going to just go outside. And I got a key, so we're just going to... Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh, that scared me. Okay. The Final Fantasy X I did play, that man is a racist. He is a racist. Maybe he figures it out later on in the game. I don't know, but he is a racist. He believes that people who were born of an Al-Bhed background are less than and deserve to be mistreated. He is a proponent believer of biological determinism until those girls prove him otherwise, where they're like, Al-Bhed, bet. I'm going to save the world. What you going to do about it, Waka? But I haven't got to that part of the game. I put him on this slide. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't played the game. I haven't played Final Fantasy X. I don't know. But biological determinism, again, is a false belief. It is not real. It's going to be a good time. The farther along we go, you can see the milestones there and on the Tiltify account page.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have forced you to come if you didn't want to.
Oh my god! Look at the box! That's so cute! It's Alpha! Oh, and it's shiny! It's shiny! That is beautiful! You got a Tonberry, a Cactar, there's a Marlboro, a Bomb. That is heckin' cute. A little chunky Moogle. Love it. That's so adorable. And it says Final Fantasy on the top. That's so pretty. Just got the weave. Okay. Let's Squid's got the empire.
Plunge got that weave, weave, weave. Plunger, plunger got the weave, weave, weave. Got that weave, weave, weave. Plunger, plunger got the weave, weave, weave.
I got the weave.
He got a weave.
Plunger, plunger got the weave, weave, weave.
Imagine him with like a super crazy, like big long weave. Like
That'd be
plunge
awesome.
with just hair. He'd be
I think of that
Jesus.
all the
Let's get a montage of finding all the romance novels.
Lorelei, you're recalling a whole series of these novels that you have actually back home. There's Beloved of the South, Assistants and
I'm
Lovers,
gonna say they're out of my mother's collection.
Lovers and Darlings,
Wait. Yes. AOC,
Determination
please.
of Dawn,
No, keep going. Keep
Will
going.
of Silver,
More.
Amusing Affection,
Again.
Adored by Eternity,
More.
Night with a Cheeky Smile,
Ooh.
Oh.
and Deer of the Ocean.
No. One more. Come on. I know you got it in you. Come on. Give me one more. I know you got it in you somewhere. Come on.
Boys of My Fascination.
Thank you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Conversation started happening.
I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging.
This song makes me think of White Chicks.
2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling in my mind is the one to blame. Yeah, 'cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now.
Good. Keep on going.
I love when you tell me to be good. E. That was a wild ass stream. Emmy, look, it's the hat I was telling you about. Look at this cool hat. Isn't this a cool hat? Don't you love it? Isn't it amazing? I found it up in the Adirondacks.
Wakey.
Hi, Quet.
Come
Hi,
on,
slow motion
it's time to
guy.
wake up.
Hi,
Don't wanna
Rafa.
be
Welcome
late,
in. Falling apart. Baby boy, I got an assignment. I might need you to help me. I was working with one of my clients last night, and she looks at me towards the end of our session, and deadass, she looks me straight in the eye, and she's like, okay, have you seen Heated Rivalry yet? And I look and I'm like, no, not yet, because she brought it up the week before. She's like, I need you to watch it so I can talk to you about it. I'm like, okay. She's like, I watched it like 4 times now. I need you to watch it. So I've been given an assignment from one of my clients to watch Heated Rivalry. Magusi, hi, welcome in. How's it going? Let me do my first thing. I haven't
You
streamed
brought your
forever.
ivory standard. I'll be happy to
Rafa,
tell you where to
Joe,
stick it.
You got first. You did it, Joe. You did it. Look at you up here with your 49 first. You're well in the lead. Mrs. Yeti is going to be so pissed. But good job. How you doing, Quets? Hi, Flucty. Hi, Emmy. Emmy, I love you. Yeah, I went on a winter cabin adventure this weekend. It was needed. It was so needed to just go and like hang out and like be out in a cabin. I had never really experienced, I feel like, the swaying of all of those tall ass trees swaying all at the same time. It was wonderful. Ugh, sitting in a hot tub, staring up at the stars. It was great. I was gonna text you earlier some shit that I don't know if I can mentally reason everything. Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah, you can text me, girl. It was fantastic, Quets. It was fantastic. So I went up I stayed near a town called Lake Placid. So Lake Placid is the location in the Adirondacks that hosted the 1932 and the 1980 Winter Olympics. It was really, 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 really placid, Placid, Lake Placid. So one day I went to Lake Placid, went to the museum, went out west to Saranac Lake. And then one day I went all the way up north to Plattsburgh and I went to the coffee cat. Oh my God. I got this cute thing at the coffee shop. They had a bunch of artists every wall. Oh my God, Lake Placid is great. Have you ever seen the scene with Betty White where she's like, if I had a dick, this is why I'd tell you to suck it. That's Lake Placid. That's Lake Placid. I don't think it takes place in actual Lake Placid. But yeah, look at this. An artist made this cute picture. And I was like, oh my God, I need this artwork right now. So we got to get a frame for it. But I was like, that's so stinking cute. I love it. It makes me so happy. And they just had a shit ton of art. What I thought was really fabulous about it is I paid cash. So I brought my $35 to the table because it was $35, which is fine. Cat buddies, watercolor, pen on paper. And the cashier just took the cash and threw it right in an envelope. So I'm assuming that means they don't earn a commission. They give it right to the artist, which made me really happy. It was so cool to see. So I had to buy some artwork. I got a t-shirt of Rooney the raccoon. It's in the laundry, so I have to wash it. But he's the mascot. He was a little raccoon for the 1980 Olympics. This is a cool area. I've never been to the Adirondacks in the winter. It was worth it. Oh, it's with your sister and the kids' bio dad? Yeah, ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. That sounds like CPS. CPS. Someone come get her. Please. Yeah, I didn't buy any. Well, I did buy a game. I lied. I did buy a game. So in Plattsburgh, I went to a little bookstore, and then next door was this cute board game store. They had a dog, and the dog was barking. He was really cute. He was a little puppy. But I bought this game. I have the video game, but now I have the board game of Dorf Romantic, and I think you can play it solo. So I'm excited. I haven't opened it yet. It looks so cute. I know there's a couple expansions to it, but I really look forward to whipping this out. I think it'll be very cozy. I also discovered, I don't know if you guys have ever done them. Oh, I don't know where it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. I did one of these. Have you ever done the magic puzzles? They're like a look and find. They're so cute. They have all these like little characters and stuff that are on the thing. And then when you finish the puzzle, it comes apart, and then you have to put another puzzle in the middle. It was really fun. I tried to do like a normal jigsaw puzzle after I did this, and I've been broken. Cannot. I only want to do these. So I had to get some more of these. It's so fun. I love it. And then it has a thing in the bottom. It has two posters, so you can follow along when you're building it. And then it has this cute little thing here that you can put your name in when you complete it, and then you fill it out, and then you share the puzzle with your friends, and then everyone can do it. I think that's really cute. Yeah, sorry, my brain is like crazy today. I was like, I'm going to do a kitchen sink stream. I have no idea what I'm going to do today. We're going to go with the vibes, and we're going to figure it out, and it's going to be fine. I have a client, I think, at 4, so I have to be off and out of here by like 3:30. But I figured it'd be good to just kind of hang out. I've got some stickers that I'm working on. I've got to send some packages out from the giveaways that we did, but I'm making a fresh new batch of Final Fantasy stickers using a different design because the ones that I made, they weren't waterproof. I tested it out on my water bottle. No bueno. It was no bueno. They weren't waterproof, so I got some new supplies to try them. Hopefully they work out better. And I learned how to like print and cut stuff, so here's to hoping. Emmy says it's more potential identity theft, or they just see my sister as their ideal self. I'll send you what I typed out. Did you send it yet? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay. That's crazy. Absolutely batshit crazy. I've been enjoying having less family drama, I will say. There's been a lot of it stirring up. Sorry, I'm gonna move my focus up a little bit because I'm gonna open some magic cards while we yap. It's been crazy in the last few months, but this week was really chill. I was able to go up on a little vacay, took an extra day off of work, and I just vibed. I got to make chili, my grandma's chili that we made growing up as a kid, and I got to share that with people I really care about, and they really liked it, and that was nice. That made my heart happy. Ooh, I'm looking. Oh, I didn't know he streamed. Okay. Uh-huh. Weird. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. That's interesting tea. Oh. Wow. Why is Twitch so weird, dude? Why is Twitch so weird? Can Twitch be less weird? I would like for Twitch to be less weird. Emmy says, just sent it. Yeah, it was yummy tasty chili. They do, and they're very parasocial. They talked about what it's like giving birth to my niece and nephew. I'm glad I'm not a parent. I am not child approved. I cannot deal with that. That's weird. I will say, I think we had sex ed in, what grade was it? I think it was 4th grade or 5th grade when I was growing up. So we learned about it. I thought, because I didn't quite understand the lesson, I thought they put a saran wrap on the danger. And I told everyone in my family that I learned about they're putting saran wrap on the dangers, and I didn't know why. Why were they putting saran wrap on dangers? I don't know. I just shared they're putting saran wrap on dangers. I learned about that at school today, Mom. Yeah, that was my takeaway. I think we also, in that age, when I was in elementary, watched a kooky video about HIV, and it was like there were people dressed up in like mascot costumes, and there was like a house, and they were trying to break into the house. It was very strange. I should try to find it. Hi for all, welcome in. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy V? 5 is such a good game. It's so good. I love that. Are you gonna do the whatchamacallit? Forge Up Fiesta with us? You should do Forge Up Fiesta. It's so fun. Hi Silver. Congrats on getting 3rd. How you doing? Hell yeah. 7 comes for you. Yeah, it's a Pookie. It's a Pookie. Hi Pookie. Absolutely. Everyone's allowed to do a 4-job fiesta. It's so good for all. It's so good. Welcome to my kitchen sink stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was just like, I didn't go live last night. My scheduling is way off. Hi, Sunny. Welcome in. So I was just like, oh, I have a really big gap in my schedule today. So why don't I just stream and hang out? I got stickers that I'm designing, so I can work on that. There's a new patch for Final Fantasy 14, so we get into that. I still have my scene boxes I want to open for me, so we could open that. That was kind of my plan, at least for now. This is the Final Fantasy 8 box. We opened the 9 on stream. There was a Final Fantasy 1 box, and there's also a Final Fantasy 15 box. Ooh. So this weekend is the pre-release for the new set for Magic the Gathering. It's called Lorwyn Eclipsed. So Lorwyn, I guess, is a Magic plane that's been done before. It's like elves and like tree folk and things like that. And then the dark side is like goblins. I don't really know much about the lore, but looking at it, it looks so cute and it looks pretty and the cards look gorgeous. So Friday, I'm going to go do the pre-release and get my first set of the cards to try it out. And then Sunday, I'm going to travel and do what's called a 2-headed giant with somebody. So that means I get a pre-release kit, he gets a pre-release kit. We both build decks, and then we're a team where we get to fight another team of people. And I'm excited for that. I've never done that before. Yes, Emmy can get you the site. Yeah, if you want to post the link in the chat, you can. You farted Proxy's office, and I'm gonna keep farting. That's your fartus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, you gotta release that gas wherever is important, and you know, it's a distraction from your work. So surely Proxy's office is the place to do it. Oh, I also tried this weekend a really cool Magic the Gathering format called Wizard Tower. Oh my god, it is like so fun. I don't know if you've ever played Wizard. So what you do is thank you for link. You get 9 Magic the Gathering packs, and you can mix and match different sets. You can choose different ones. And so you get 9 Magic the Gathering packs, shuffle all of them together. You add 16 of the 5 lands of the basic lands, put that in the shuffle. You just have this giant tower, right? That's the Wizard Tower. And so all of the players, because it's a multiplayer format, I played with 3 people, all of the players draw from the same stack. You all are playing the same deck, which is all of them. And then once you have your first initial 7 cards, you lay out 7 cards from the deck face up. And so you're always drawing 2 cards. When it's your draw step, you draw once from the deck and you draw one of the open faced cards. And so you can kind of like get that like drafting feeling, right? Because you're kind of seeing the cards and you're trying to snipe the good ones away from other people, or other people take the one that you want. But it's a really interesting format because you are playing with all 5 colors. You're not like specifically gated into one specific color or set. And yeah, you just do multiplayer Magic. And so there was 3 of us. And so when you do combat, you choose which creatures are attacking which creature or planeswalker. And that can be anybody. And so it was just kind of cool. I haven't played multiplayer Magic outside of Commander, which is a lot because that's 100 cards. Every single card's different. So it was nice to just like, here's a stack of cards. Let's play. It was so fun. I liked it. I liked it a whole lot. Thank you for Forge Up Fiesta. But yeah, I think I want to open my Final Fantasy VIII box.
No gaze, please. No G-A-Z-E. G-A-Z-E gaze. That one. That kind.
That's right. No gaze, cat. No gaze. No G-A-Z-E. No gaze, that kind. On Pride Month, no less. 6/4/24. We will never forget. See, what's great about that is like Easily has like refused to do a command for no gaze. And I don't need him to, because I can just hear it. I could just hear it in my head. Thank you for shouting out Easily. Easily is a wonderful streamer. We love our Easily. He's doing a billion day Streamathon, and he can never stop streaming because we keep giving him our dollars and channel points, as we should. As we should. I did tease him a little bit. So the cabin I stayed at in the Adirondacks had a hot tub. So I was like, hey, Easley, do you think maybe I should do a hot tub stream since you haven't? I could do it for you. I did not do a hot tub stream. I could have, but I did not. I chose to not do a hot tub stream. I just enjoyed that privately offline. I'll never forget. Enjoy your work meeting, Emmy. He's doing everything. Oh, the beard's back. Yes, yes. He told us we don't want to see him in a hot tub. He's lying. He's lying. It's like Yoshi P. Remember, Yoshi P was dressing up in the Viper costume for the last expansion of Verdun Trail, and everyone was like, Yoshi P, we want to see you in the Pictomancer outfit, and he was like, ain't nobody wants to see this 50-year-old man's hips. And I was like, excuse me, Yoshi P? Yes, we do. We want to see you that way. We love thinking of you that way, Yoshi P. Oh, he doesn't know what the people want. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, Kat. You're right. He should. All right. I'm going to open this Final Fantasy VIII scene box because it's been sitting here. I pulled it and I was like, ooh, no, not yet. Not yet. So I wanted to wait till be with you all to finally open it. I want to build a deck with the Idea card. I'll show you what she does when I pull her open. All right. Theme box. We're opening her up. Hi, Tate. Welcome in. How's it going? Got some fresh fruit in the chat. Y'all aren't following its Tater. Please do. Awesome, awesome. Follow Fruity. Good to have you. All right. Yoink. All right, box empty. Let's see what we got. I am having a good Wednesday. I was just like, I haven't streamed in forever. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is the scene. This is the scene. You got Idea, there's a lightning bolt, you got Renoa, you got Seifer here, you got a Duelist Flame, and then Squall. Those are the 6 cards that we're going to be having in this scene box. On the back, there is a slot for all of the cards to go in. I'll show you by contrast. I previously opened the Final Fantasy IX scene box, and here are the art cards for that set, all nicely displayed. Very cute. So it comes with this little insert box that we're going to take out. There's a little cardboard thing of Squall, and then that's, I think, a Planeswalker symbol, which is interesting that they would include Planeswalkers on this set, but you know. Do, 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 do. All right, so that box is now empty. And what you get is you get 3 play boosters, Final Fantasy play boosters, as well as the art cards of those cards that are in the scene box, and a foil of each of those cards themselves. That's what's you're getting. MSRP for a scene box is about 45 USD. Some people sell it for much higher than that, but that's about what they're worth in terms of what you're getting. The packs themselves are usually around $6 or $7 a piece. So 7 times 3 is 21 for those. And then some of these cards are worth more than others. I think the Final Fantasy 1 and the Final Fantasy 9 boxes have the cards that are most in demand in terms of what people are trying to trade. I think the VV card is worth like $20 or $30 because I was going to just buy it. And then I was like, well, I'm going to spend $30. I might as well just buy the whole box, you know, on one card. That's silly. All right, let me show you the art cards for the scene box. That was so loud. All right, zoom off. These are the art cards. So we've got Idea. Love her. She is one of my favorite characters. She's so cool. There's the lightning bolt that goes next to her. There's our girl Renoa. Also love Renoa. Seafarer. He's boyfriends with Zell. You can't convince me otherwise. There's the flame. And then we've got our boy Squall. Squally Squall. I'm going to take a second to leave these cards. Because they are kind of unique. I know there's a lot of scene boxes out there, but I think they're cool. Bum bum. Na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. I've also been weird. I have been hoarding all of my Final Fantasy Magic cardboard. I don't know exactly why I'm doing that. But I have been. I've been hoarding it. I put it in a little box, all my cardboard, because it has artwork, you know, all the Final Fantasy artwork, and it's hard to get it. It's a very beloved IP, and so my thought is maybe I will find some other ways to utilize the artwork, make some things. So like the last scene box I opened, I cut out the Final Fantasy design on it, and I made myself just this little Final Fantasy card, which is almost the size of the card dividers that are provided sometimes in Magic products, so I can sort my cards with it. I just thought it'd be nice to have a Final Fantasy one. So I'll probably do that with all of them. And then maybe make a sticker or something for each of the colors to separate out my collection of cards. Give me 1 second. Bud. I was yapping and I had to fledge him. The fledge him needed to come out. All right, so these cards we're going to put in the scene box. Just making sure they have little gaps. So this flame goes into this one. Seafarer goes to the left of that. Renoa goes in this top corner. The lightning goes in between. Idea goes on the left. And Squally goes in the bottom right. I do want to build a Squall deck as well as an Idea deck. They're really good characters. I really wish Final Fantasy VIII had more going on with it in the Magic set. But yeah, there's all the art cards. Just like the design on the back. And then this folds open. Just like that. And then now you have a little display for your cute little cards. That's the theme box. They're so cool. So let's actually look at the cards themselves. And let's look at the mechanics of what they can do. So the card I most was interested in getting from the scene box for Final Fantasy VIII is Idea, because she is a legendary creature. So what that means when a creature is legendary, it can be used as a commander to play commander in in Magic the Gathering. She has 3 colors, so you can only use the colors that are on the card for commander. So I can play with black, blue, or red, which is super handy to have those options. And then she's just got a really cool mechanic. Hi, Kago, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the kitchen sink stream, where I have no idea what I'm doing. We're yapping, we're gaming, we're crafting. So this is the card I really wanted out of this particular box. I'm going to build a commander deck with this card. This is Idea, the Possessed Sorceress. So she costs 5 mana to pull out of the command zone, 2 colorless, a blue, a black, and a red. What's nice about this creature is a couple different things. One is she has what's called Ward 2. So that means if the enemy players want to cast anything on her, they have to pay an additional 2 mana to make that happen. So she comes already onto the field with some inherent protection for herself, which is really, 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 really helpful. The next thing on hers is it says, at the beginning of combat on your turn, gain control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. So you get to yank away one of their creatures. You get to untap it, and then it gets haste until end of turn. So basically, I get to steal someone's creature and smack them with it. Which is just such a cool mechanic. I love that idea. I absolutely love that idea. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and then you draw a card. So you can use other cards to sacrifice creatures, right? If you have something that lets you sacrifice, you can sacrifice their creature. It goes back to them. And then you get card advantage to draw a card. So that's a really cool option. I believe when I was reading the combo for this card, if you pull off her ability and you steal somebody's card, during your second main phase, if you play something that allows you to exile a target creature, then you don't have to give it back. You literally get to steal their card. Because it goes into exile, and then if you play it from exile, now you do own it. It is your card, so you can use this to steal things. You can't really steal another player's commander. That's pretty difficult to pull off, but you can absolutely steal some of their powerful creatures just with her on the battlefield when you go to combat. I think that's really cool. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies towards the battlefield under its owner's control, and you draw a card. So otherwise, you can also just stack up all of their creatures. You could just keep stealing them one turn at a time, which is fantastic. So she has some interesting synergy because she's blue, black, and red, and there's a lot of cool cards. I really like black and red. Those are the colors I used in my Kuja deck from Final Fantasy IX that I really, 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 really like. So being able to add blue has been kind of fun to explore because blue has a lot of interesting interactions. So that's Idea. Faded Clash. This is the lightning bolt that's in between. This costs 5 to cast, which is a lot. 3 colorless, 2 white. It is a sorcery, so you can only play it on your turn during your main phase, 1 or 2. It says you may cast this spell as though it had flash, which is kind of neat, if a creature is attacking and a creature is blocking. So in combat, when you go to declare attackers and then someone goes to declare defenders on either side, either when you're defending or they're defending, you do have flash with this card, which is pretty cool. Target creature you control and target creature and opponent controls each gain indestructible until end of turn, then destroy all creatures. So essentially, this is a massive board wipe card. You can use this to clear all of the creatures, tokens, whatever's on the battlefield, but it has some interesting things that you can do that to kind of keep it in place. 2 creatures. There are ways to blink out your creatures in Magic the Gathering. There are ways to phase things out. There are ways to put stuff into exile. So there's ways to keep them from having that effect, but it's just kind of cool. Vehicles are not creatures, right? A lot of interesting things for board wiping. And then I love that you have a Seifer quote from Final Fantasy VIII. I'll show you who's the better man. The next card, I think, is the Renoa card. So she could technically be what's called a commander, but you'd only be able to build a mono white deck with her because she only has white mana on her card. But I think Renoa, the Angel Wing, might make an interesting addition to building the Squall deck that's from this set. So Renoa says, at the beginning of combat on your turn, Creatures you control with flying get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. So that means if a creature has vigilance, they don't tap when they attack, which is super fantastic. Whenever one or more attacking creatures you control die, you may return one of them to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Do this only once each turn. So she creates what are called flying counters that allow a creature to be a flying creature, which then has that synergy with getting that +1/+1 in vigilance. Definitely not as powerful as like the Idea card, but definitely has some interesting use cases to throw that into a deck. Flyers are a lot more convenient when you're battling in Magic the Gathering. Hi, Sparky. Oh, and Verva, you want to hear from the Bible of Brittany? I got you. What page are we looking at? Page 143. This is a kitchen sink stream. We are unfocused. We're ADHDing our asses off today. I haven't streamed in a while, so I was just like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just going to go live. Page 143 of the little guide to Britney Spears. This is actually the entrance to chapter 5 of the book. Brit Pop. Britney's bubble burst in 2007 when she had a very public mental health breakdown that saw the singer's life descend into madness. No one knew if Britney would ever bounce back. And when her father enforced a strict conservatorship on her, the world cried tears for Miss Spears, a cry that would ultimately lead to the hashtag Free Britney movement that set her free finally 13 years later. Thank you for redeeming Britney. Best home goods find ever. It was on clearance. I was like, oh my god, yes. We need the Bible of Britney. Amen. That's right, Dove. That's right. Sparky, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Sparky was one of the lucky winners of some Final Fantasy Magic stuff. Sparky, I think you won the scene box, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at my notes. I had them all organized. I bought it. I have it. But I'm working on putting some new stickers together because I'm going to send everybody who won some stickers. Yes, you got a scene box. You did. And I think I picked out his SNES won the other one. Let me go grab the two. One is yours and one is SNES's. Yeah, I think one of you wanted Final Fantasy VIII and the other of you wanted Final Fantasy IX. So I have to look at my notes to remember which. But I'm literally opening a Final Fantasy VIII one right now. We're going through the cards. And I opened a Final Fantasy IX one on stream pretty recently. But yeah, these are the two scene boxes that people won from donating to the charity, which is really, really, really cool that we did for the year. We raised quite a lot of money. So you're going to get one of these two boxes. I just can't remember if you liked 8 or 9. I got one for you, one for SNES. I'll have to look at my Google Doc, but yeah. So I'm going to send you that, and I'm going to definitely send you some Magic cards, as well as some Final Fantasy stickers, because who doesn't want Final Fantasy stickers? I just need to make them. I just got some supplies. Free me from this work meeting, says Akago. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. Still stabilizing like we must. Oh my god, so pretty. I know. They're so pretty. But yeah, the Idea card is the one I really wanted out of the Final Fantasy VIII set. We're going to be building a commander deck with her. So that's the Renoa card. Moving on. Seifer can go in the Idea deck, which makes me super excited, right? Seifer and Idea, isn't that like good? I love it. He could technically also be a commander. He would be Rakdos, which is black and red. He can go as well in my Kuja deck, which is Final Fantasy IX. So Seifer, Balam Rival, costs 4 to cast, 2 colorless, a black and a red. He has what's called First Strike, and he's a 4/3 if you see a power and toughness here. So what First Strike means is that usually when you're in combat, right? Let's say Seifer and Renoa. Let's say these two cards are in combat. This guy is attacking, so you would tap it, right? And then the defender would say, well, I'm going to use Renoa as a blocker, okay? So what means is usually in Magic, they're both going to fight at the same time, right? So he's going to issue 4, right? Damage. You see the 4 on the left. And then she's going to defend with 4. Okay. So one of the things that's kind of funky about that, let's say Renoa had a +1/+1 counter, right? Or let's say, since his defense is a 4, let's say she has 2 of them, right? So if she is a 4/6, right? Because if she had 2 +1/+1 counter, she'd be a 4/6. She would technically have 4 damage, right? That she could issue at the same time as defending. And he only has 3. Or I guess it would only be +1/+1 to give her 3 damage, right? So if she deals 3 damage and he only has 3 toughness, they would both trade and they would both die, right? However, Seifer has this special rule on his card called First Strike. So what that means is he deals his damage before she has a chance to say anything. So he would go bang, she would die, and she would not be able to damage him back, which is unusual typically in combat in Magic the Gathering. So that's actually kind of useful to know that he has First Strike. So he's a little bit more powerful because of that. So next on the card, it says, whenever you attack a player, goad target creature that player controls. So what goad means is, let's say you have a really weak or special creature that you don't want me to kill. Goading means you have to. You have to block, I think. It's either block or attack. I think you have to use that creature to block those. I think what that means. I'd have to double check the rule. But you can force them to have to use their creature. And then it says, whenever a creature attacking one of your opponents becomes blocked by 2 or more creatures, that attacking creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. So whenever a creature attacking one of your opponents becomes blocked, right? So if you block this guy by 2 or more creatures, so you're using several to try to block the damage, he now gets Death Touch. That means anyone who touches him instantly dies. So he's got a lot of interesting, tricky mechanics to deal with. If you either built a commander deck with him or just had him in your deck, he's kind of a pain in the ass. And I might throw this pain in the ass in my Kuja deck because I think he would be really good. Okay. Then the next card is the Duelist Flame. So that's kind of in the middle on the bottom. Enjoy your work call. This is the Duelist Flame. It's an instant, so we can cast at any time during combat on someone else's turn. You can use it whenever you'd like. It costs X, 2 red. So X means you can pump in as many mana as you'd like of any color, any variety to get some bonus effects. And then you just have to have 2 red as well in order to cast it. So what this does, it says, until end of turn, target blocked creature you control gets +X +0 and gains trample. So what that means is, let's say Renoa, for example, where is she? Renoa, where you at, girl? So let's say Renoa got blocked. So she was going to issue 2 damage. She gets blocked. So that means that damage doesn't go anywhere. And if I blocked with a 1/1, let's say, that 2 would kill it, and that's it. It wouldn't transfer to the player. But because it says it gets trampled, any damage that goes over killing the creature now goes to the player's total. So if she had nothing added, she would just issue 1 damage if it was a 1/1 blocker. But you can pump up that damage by pumping mana into it. So every piece of mana you add adds plus X. And so if you were able to build this into like a green red combo with white, green, red, and white, that would be really powerful, because green and white is usually a lot of creatures. Green is a lot of creatures, or a lot of mana, a lot of ramp is happening. And so you would just have a shit ton of mana to issue damage using this card if you could get that combo. So the other thing that happens whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, which is inevitable, it seems, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You get to look at however many cards you like, right? Exile up to 1 non-land card from among them, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, and now you can cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So you get a shit ton of damage, you get to hit the player, and then you pull that many cards out of your library, pick the one you want, and just cast it for free. You're basically using this to cheat in anything. It's busted. It's busted. And if you've got, it's definitely going to go on my Kuja deck, right? If you got a deck like my Kuja deck, anything that's not a creature just pings damage to a player. So you might also be able to use this to win. If you've got enough wizards and stuff on the battlefield, that's going in my Kuja deck. Ah, oh, that is so good. That's so cool. So the last card I think that's in the Final Fantasy VIII scene box, because we looked at all the other ones, is Squall, the Gunblade Duelist. So he is red, white, and black, which is an interesting combination. So he's another potential good commander in the Final Fantasy VIII scene box, because you get those 3 colors there. He's a legendary creature. He's also cheap. He only costs 3 to cast, which is really cool. Squall is a 3/2. He also has the first strike ability, just like Seifer did over here. Sorry, my hands are backwards. So that means he deals his 3 damage first before that other creature has a chance to hit him. So he has a potential to take some things out, which is cool. As Squall enters, choose a number. This is like shenanigans. So when he comes out, just pick a random number. Whenever 1 or more creatures attack one of your opponents, if any of those creatures have power or toughness equal to that number, Squall is going to deal damage to its power to the defending player. Shenanigans. Absolute shenanigans. So whenever 1 or more creatures attack one of your opponents, so whenever something attacks, if any of those creatures have power or toughness equal to the chosen number, Squall deals damage to its power to defending player. So you got to kind of know what cards you have or what the number is, but it's another way to like ping damage directly. Very interesting synergy card. I could see that being an interesting deck to play, especially with a lot of the wizards and stuff that I have in my Kuja deck, because Kuja could go in his deck. Kuja would fit well because he's red and black, but then you have the option of white for protection, which should be interesting. So a lot of cool combos in the Final Fantasy VIII scene box. I think they're really cool. The Final Fantasy 15 scene box did not seem to have a lot in it that impressed me. I got 2 of the cards because I ended up buying 2 Chocobo bundles because I'm a bad impulsive spender when it comes to the Final Fantasy magic. But I got the Gladios looking card, and then I think I got the Prompto card. They just didn't have the same power. as some of the other ones. I think the campsite fishing thing looked interesting. I'd have to look at the mechanics of them, but they didn't shout out as something like that I could use already with some of the decks I have built. So I did not look at them too deeply. Final Fantasy 1's box has some interesting cards because there's the Black Crystal, and then there's mechanics around what's called a full party, which makes me think of Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, what the hell is a full party? So a full party is when you have a wizard, a cleric, a rogue, and then another D&D class. I forgot what it is in play on the battlefield. And so when you think about all the warrior, I think warrior is the other one. When you think about the Warriors of Light, those are some of the classic ones. So it's interesting that they chose to do that. Yeah, wizard, cleric, not warlock. I don't think warlock is in there. So Idea and Renoa are both considered warlocks according to these cards. That's kind of fascinating. Yeah, you could also put Seifer in the Squall deck. You could put Seifer in the Idea deck. Some good synergy in that particular set. So I do want to maybe open some booster packs since it came with 3 and I have a whole bunch of them sitting over there in a box for us to open for stream. But let's do some Gamba and let's see what we get. So I'm going to turn my focus back off. Some Gamba. Let's see what we get with these particular cards. Let's see if there's anything we would think about adding. So usually they come with a token of some variety. Hi, Whiskey. Thank you for lurk. So here's pack 1. We have a hero token. The other side of the hero token is treasure. Call of the Mountain Chocobo. Q-Treb Forair. Gobdu Gardener. These are all the commons. Scorpion Sentinel. As you can see, these are just basics. Summon Chocomog. We've seen a lot of these cards. White Auracite. Loporrit Scout. Ooh. This is a Defender Wall. It's a white card for only 2. When this creature enters, draw a card. Ooh, you get to draw an extra card. Has 4 defense. That's cool. Let's set that to the side. Thief's Knife. Gladiolus. Shambling Seath. Ultima. This is actually a board wipe. Destroy all artifacts and creatures end the turn. You have to play it on your turn, which is unfortunate, but there are some shenanigans you can use to make that happen otherwise. I'm going to put that to the side. We got the White Mage's Staff, which is our foil in the pack, and then they all come with a land in the back slot. So this is a swamp, one of the basic lands. So token, land, foil. I'm just going to sort them by rarity because we're going to open 3 packs. Okay. Pack number 2 for the Final Fantasy VIII box. We got ourselves a wizard token. The other side of our wizard is a hero. Going to the commons, we've got Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Suncrest. Mysidian Elder, that's really good for the the Kuja deck. And so if you could find a way to bounce this so it bounced to exile or your hand and then comes back out, you could just make a bunch of infinite black wizards. I haven't figured out how to bounce in this color, black and red, but I need to get something that helps me do that. Hecdize, the Fat Chocobo, Crossroads Village, Monk's Fist. Okay, moving into uncommons. Black Waltz number 3, another Kuja synergy card. So it has flying and death touch, and this guy, usually the wizards cast 1 damage to each opponent for non-creature spells. He deals 2. So he's in my Kuja deck. The Prima Vista, Evil Reawakened, Side quest, card collection. This is the Gamba, which is so funny. It turns into a magic little card. It's adorable for Triple Triad for Final Fantasy 14. Our rare in this pack is the Genji Glove. So a creature gets double strike. Whenever equipped creature attacks, if it's the first combat phase at the end of the turn, untap it. And then there's another one. So you get 2 combats with the Genji Glove. It's a cool card. That can go in any deck because it's an artifact. Our foil in this pack is Ramu. It's an uncommon. It's one of the summons. Our land is the Baron Airship Kingdom. And then our hero. I'm going to snooze this ad real quick. All right. Token. Commons. That's not a basic land. Commons. Uncommons. Basic land, non-basic land here. Put the foil under there. Not foil right here. All right, and our third pack for the Final Fantasy VIII set. Looks like we got an art card. It is not a signature card, unfortunately, but that's okay. I have the signature of this particular card. This is the art for Leviathan. The Final Fantasy art cards are gorgeous, absolutely stunning. It was a wonderful set. Makes me so happy. We've got the Sabbatender. Anytime you play a land, he just pings the damage. Cute. Love Sabbatenders. Oh, another Kuja card. Quarter by Black Mages. Target opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. You get that effect, and then you get to create one of those wizards that pings damage. Very helpful. Commune with beavers. Look, it's canonical. Guys speak beaver. Ice Flan. A Coral. This creature is actually really helpful to tap down defenders. Laughing Mad. An additional cost, discard a card, and then draw 2 cards, and then you can cast it again from your graveyard, which is nice. Adventurer's Airship. I want to build a vehicles deck with the Balthier and Fran cards, because they have an ability that lets you have second combat with vehicles. Overkill. Creature gets -0, -99.99. That makes me giggle. We got Freya from Final Fantasy IX. During your turn, she has flying. Battle menu. This card's really cool. This is Final Fantasy VI. So as you can see, Science there, Terra. I think that's Realm and Gao. Yeah, I think that's Gao. Do you have those characters fighting? Oh, I forget. It's in Molbiz, whatever that creature is. Choose one. Attack. Create a 2/2 White Knight creature token. Ability. Target creature gets +0/+4 until end of turn. Magic. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Item. You gain 4 life. I just love that it has so many different options, and it's a cheap card. It's only 2. That's a really cool card. We got Fang. She pairs with Vanille to make a big daddy creature, but I don't have the other card here. She's cool. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card and you lose a life. Triggers once per turn. So that helps with milling and bringing things back from the dead. Our rare for this pack is Ultima from Final Fantasy 16. Legendary creature, God. Flying 4/4. Whenever Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on a target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types and ability and just has tap for colorless mana. Whenever you tap for colorless, add an additional colorless. So this is really useful for like a landfall deck, or if someone has really good utility lands. Very handy. And it's colorless, so that means you can put this in any deck no matter what color it is. So kind of a cool card. I think someone used it against me in a draft once, and I was really annoyed by it. Our foil in this pack is a Gobdu Gardener. Just a cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. Hi, Verva. Welcome in. We got planes for our land. And that's the third pack. So yeah, you get those 3 packs as part of a scene box for Final Fantasy. They're very cool. All right, art card there. Let me put these commons over yonder. We got these uncommons, a foil, a basic land, the art in the... I'm going to put the art in a sleeve because, I don't know, I like the art. You must preserve the art. Es importante. Es muy importante. All right, basic land, non-basic land, commons. I'll sort by color later. Uncommons, foil. Uncommon, foil, and then let me put these rare cards in the sleeves. We have 3 of them, 4 of them. One is one of the bonus through the ages cards. I don't think it's worth much though, that particular card. How are you? I'm doing well, Verva. This is a kitchen sink stream. I have not hit live in a little bit, and I'm trying to get better at that. So I was like, I have a gap today until about my 4 o'clock appointment. So I figured I would go live, hang out, do some magic, perhaps work on some crafting, maybe play some Final Fantasy 14 if I feel up to it. Just kind of hanging, you know? Just kind of hanging. I've got some giveaways I'm working on getting things coordinated and gathered for. So I'm kind of excited for that. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I saw your Blue Sky post and I was like, oh, this is so weird. Why are people so weird? I'm sorry you're having that experience, but that inspired me to write my own boundary post. Yeah. I just think like Twitch is huge. Twitch is big. Like the internet is a very large space. Part of what helped me to understand that when I went to PAX East this year, I worked the con and there was a panel, like a really cool panel about like who are the best daddies of Final Fantasy or something like that, right? Which is totally up my alley. I love that. And I was looking in the line at all these cool cosplayers and fans and stuff. None of the Final Fantasy content creators I knew were really there on Twitch. And I was just like, but look at all of these people, you know? Like, it's huge. Even in that niche, it's huge. And so, like, if it doesn't work out, just move on. Find another group of people to hang out with, kind of re-niche. Don't double down and do creepy stuff like you talked about they're doing in your posts. Like, I don't get that. I wanted to set that boundary. Like, if people have a problem with you, maybe you're the problem. Just saying. Anyway, we got to take an ad break. This is a good opportunity to practice some self-care. I got to top off my beverage. I'm going to go away for 3 minutes and we'll be back very, very, very soon. Don't go too far. Get your meds. Get some water. Take a little break. I'll be back very soon. Enjoy your lurk, Verva. Thanks for popping by. Yep, there it goes. I'm back from Adlan. Just dealing with cardboard. Hope everybody got a chance to refill their bevies. Get you a little snacky if you're feeling peckish. Get some of these cards packed away. I have so many cards. It's ridiculous. Oh, good. All right, I'm just going to throw these all in this box and call it Gucci. These are cards I just haven't categorized completely. The commons I've been putting away pretty well, but, you know. There's always more magic cards. Yeah, I've been pulling the cardboard out, which is always nice. Where'd my scissors go? Do I not have scissors? BRB. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-dum. Da-na-na. Dum, dum. Da-da-da-do. Not me hoarding cardboard. I would never. I would never hoard cardboard. That's crazy. Who does that? It's me. It's me. I hoard cardboard. It's fine. Okay. Final Fantasy. You came back at a good time. I heard also hoard certain cardboards. Okay, I'm not alone. Like, this I'll get rid of, right? There's nothing, there's no artwork, nothing's happening here. This is fine. I don't need it. This cardboard, I'm also going to get rid of because it's just a planeswalker symbol that doesn't really have any meaning to me. But then I get these things and I'm like, Final Fantasy, we got Sephiroth. What else is in here? These are all from like different products I've opened. These are art cards. These are, oh, there's the Final Fantasy 9 cards. Oh yeah, Sparky, I'll show you these ones. So I showed the 8 ones on stream. 9 I did already, but here's some of the Final Fantasy 9 cards that are in the scene box. I was gonna pull them out, but I couldn't find them. There's the Search for Dagger. There's Vivi's Persistence. Amarant Corral. Mega Flare. Judgment of Alexander. And then Brilliant Wings. Those are the Final Fantasy 9 cards in the scene box, which will be dope as hell. Doo-doo-doo. All right, cardboard. More cards. We'll go right in here. There. Those are put away. That feels good. Yeah, I've opened 2 of the scene boxes. They're so cute! I can't believe they did that to me, though. Like, you think you're done collecting a particular set. Because I did finish mastering the Final Fantasy basic set. I got the Ristic Study card, I bought it, but I have it. It was the last card I was missing. But I now have it. And then they were like, we're going to release Chocobo boxes with cool Chocobo foiling cards. You should get all of those. And I'm like, no. No, I shan't. No, I shan't. But I have a few. And that's good enough. All right, you know what? I'm going to be good. because I already have the cardboard of the art, we're gonna get rid of this cardboard, right? It's pretty. I like the foiling, but it's unnecessary. I'm gonna be good. We're gonna recycle it. It's fine. Fine. We can get rid of cardboard. It's okay. There's a coffee shop right now down the street from me that sells Final Fantasy packs by the register. Oh, Sparky, that is a total trap. How could they do that to you? How dare? Because they know. Listen, I have enough. I've got this whole box filled with boosters. I'm good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this in the recycling. I did it. I recycled cardboard. Yay. Yay. We need some claps. I'm really bad at recycling the cardboard. I hoard it, and that's not good. I should not hoard it. It's unnecessary. I don't need it. Thank you for on-screen celebration. Oh, God. A couple upgrades I got for my setup that I haven't even opened yet. I got a new monitor over there. So I need to redo my whole computer desk. I got myself a webcam stand because I figured since I've been doing a lot of Magic the Gathering content, it would be really cool to have a top-down view. And I got myself a new camera. And I don't know if this camera is better than the one I have. So I haven't opened them. But I'll have one camera over here and then one camera up there. Then I can just have things out on a flat surface and y'all can see it. I thought would be a nice addition to the stream. Let me open this stand and see what it looks like. Yes, do toys, Mags. By the way, I don't know if I said, I hope you had a good MagFest. Is that your first festival that you've been to? Like content creator kind of meetup thing? Mine was PAX East last year, and it was key memories. It was so good to meet content creator friends for the first time. I highly recommend doing that at least once you're on this internet space. Well, it's so funny that it's also like literally MagFest. It's like it was meant to be for you, buddy. That makes me giggle. All right, what's in here? Toys. Toys. Oh, this is the stand. Okay. What's this? Manual. All right, let's flatten the cardboard. Felt so surreal to actually see the person behind the screen in person. I know. I think for me, meeting content creators in the wilds, the first thing I notice is like, oh, you're that tall? Or, oh, you're that small? Because you really don't have height perception when you're on a screen, you know? It's wild. All right, I'm gonna recycle this too. We recycle in this house. That's very important. We recycle as much as I can. So this is the base. Looks hefty. Oh, it's sealed. Interesting. Is anyone in chat a bubble wrap fan? Do you like to pop the bubble wrap? This is not very poppable. Oh, I don't know if it comes through. Let me look at my mic. Where's my microphone? Where is it? Hello? Oh, you're at the top. You can't hear it. No, it's not coming through. Sorry. No bubble pop ASMR for you, chat. I could probably turn it off. I just don't know how echoey my sound is if I turn this off. Go here. Go here. Now you're gonna hear the buzzing of everything. Does that do anything for you? Little pops? I'm sure you could hear the fan and everything. All right, turn that back in. Noise removal is important. It is. They made this tough to open. Okay. So this is the stand. It's kind of hefty, which makes sense because it holds your equipment. And then we got parts in here. Okay. There's a washer. And then there's this piece. Oh, this is similar to what I already have my camera sitting on right now. So I'm assuming this must go here. And then this must go here. As I break it. It's fine. Okay. Loosen you up, buddy. And then this goes in here. Just sits in there. Perfect. How cute. So it's just a nice little stand. You can put your camera on here, and you have something that you can move around. That's nice. You can have it dangle out, and then it's heavy. Dangle out. My bad. Thank you for mod love. Oops, I turned off music. So that's good to know. Don't just lift it up. You might break shit. You might just break shit. Why does that not move though? So that doesn't move. Really? So that just stays solid. So the only thing that moves is up here. Okay. Wait a minute. No, you totally move. There you go. It can spread. Thought so. That sounds dirty. Phrasing. AOC. Phrasing. So this is a Brio 4K. It's a 1080p 60 frames per second camera. And I have, this is going to be awkward as I look at you, HP 1080p. It's a Logitech. They're both Logitech. But what are you? Girl, what are you? I don't know what you are. Look at my ceiling, y'all. Isn't it nice? Ooh. Can you go all the way backwards? Look, it's out my window. Ooh. I was just seeing if it has the model on it, and I don't think it does. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We're gonna open this. Because we're just hanging. This is fine. This is to-do stuff anyway. Ooh. Hello, bonjour, says the box. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Where's the cable, though? Hello? I've never seen the cable come separate. This is weird. Have you ever had a webcam with the cable is separate? I've never seen this before. That's weird. Huh. It's a hefty cord too. Interesting. Oh, it doesn't have a thing? It doesn't have a screw thing. Well, that's a problem. What's that say? I go in there? This is confusing. What a weird camera looking thing. Hello, bonjour. Oh, it's the privacy thing. Okay, I see. So like, that's what that thing's for. So it's like it's a little camera condom. You know, like, oh, you can't see me. Oh no, we gotta hide. Oh, now you can see me. Oh, now you can't. Now you can see me. That's what that's for. That makes sense. But there's not a screw thing. It's not gonna work. And it's a USB-C cable. That's fancy. Tray fancy. So I guess what I could do is just have this sit above the monitor. Like so. It doesn't rotate though, so it only can face one direction. I kind of like the pivoting, so this thing can go this way or it can go this way. This guy only goes one direction because this is on a whatchamacallit, a stand. So do I have a different mount I can put on here? I probably do. That's for my phone. A lot of tripods. Don't ask me why. Well, let's at least just look at the camera quality and compare. Sorry. I'm just curious to see what it looks like. So we're gonna just put this over yonder. Whoop. And I'm just gonna quickly plug it in to this stand here. Oh, they're on this side. Do. Hi, Casey. Hi, gorgeous. How you doing? We're playing with new toys. Welcome to the kitchen sink stream, where I don't really know what I'm doing. Fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so we're gonna go to video. Does it not work? Click button. What happens? That doesn't work. Nope. Nope. Bum bum ba ba da da da. Okay, so you're not working. Plug in here. Okay, that made a thing. That was a thing. Whoa! It's bigger. It's bigger. Bigger's not always better, but it is bigger. Huh. Uh-oh. All right. Everything is fine, Casey. Why wouldn't it be? Yo, where is it going? Why does... Hello? It does look... Oh, it does have 60 FPS. It's a little faster. I don't think my other camera has 60 FPS. Yeah, we're playing with a new camera. Pulled out some new toys. This is the other camera. This one can only go up to 1920 by 1080 at 30 FPS. So it is better. My Brio. Yep. So we can do this. This is so creepy. Hi, GPU. Oh. Oh, she tired. Oh, she tired. She don't want to play. It's so weird. So if I stand over here... I don't know if I like this. This is weird. This is very strange. If I go down here, what happens? I feel like I'm being stalked. If I go here, oh, I'm not afraid. Oh. Cool, I guess, right? For it to follow. Wouldn't quite work for telehealth, but it could work for Dancy Dance. Let's see. If I do this, and I back up way back here, does it zoom out? No. No, it just kind of moves funky. So if I go here and I click this, and I go over here, that moves me. No. No. You can't get away. You can't get away. No. That's silly. That's super silly. And that's just the full thing. Okay. This is fine. I like this. I like to be able to just, you know, be green screen. There's a chair here, that's why. It's me. I'm in the ether. It's me. Whee! I don't know if I like it. I gotta think about it. I just don't like that it's static. That it's just kind of stuck. Doesn't shift. Like my other camera shifts. Here, I'll show you. This guy. A little bit of a different angle. But I have up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right, left, right, left, right. So I can kind of shift it around. Whereas the other one is attached to the monitor. So it can't really shift sideways. Kind of locked in position. It can't go this way. But I don't think it can spin. No. Oh. Da da no. No, no. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I mean, I can do that angle with it. That's kind of cool. To see the desk, my fancy keyboard, all my stuff that's a mess. Yeah, I don't like the motion tracking. I just don't like that I can't turn it like I can my other one. Because this guy, he's on a pivot, right? So he can spin, spin, spin. He can go up, down, lots of movement available. Whereas this other one, I'll show you. Hi, kitty. Da 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 da. So this new one, it's attached to the monitor, right? So it can only do like up, down, but I can't twist it, right? I can't twist it. It's an issue. It's an issue. So I gotta configure how to make it work. First, I just need to clean this office. It's a wreck. It's a whole ass mess. It's a whole ass mess. Oh god. Hi kitty, you don't need treats. You're literally fine. I have a cat. She thinks she's starving to death. Look at her. Is she starving? Does she look like she's starving, y'all? What do you think? Is she starving to death? Is she neglected? Are you a neglected kitty? Yeah? Do you want to tell everyone about it? You want to tell them how neglected you are? Tell them. Tell the people. This is neglect. This is what neglect looks like if you didn't know. She's so neglected. Just a neglected kitty cat. Oh, baby. Yes. Hi. Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's mad. She wants to get down. She wanted all this attention and now she's changed her mind. Uh-huh. Cats. Cats. That's what they do. Is what they do. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tinker. I still haven't even put my retro tank back in. It's in that box. This is not set back up yet. It will be someday. Someday. All right, move this box out of the way. Should we play some Final Fantasy? I think I want to play some Final Fantasy. At least check out. There's so many updates my computer wants to do. No, we're not updating. I got an hour before I have to get off stream. So let's play some Final Fantasy 14. I'm not doing stickers. Swap 14. I just don't know my Final Fantasy password. So I gotta go find my password. And you can't know what it is. What could my password be? It's this thing. Yup. But is Final Fantasy gonna load to the correct monitor? Well, that's always a gamble. Can I log in? Is it maintenance? Are you going to the right one? I'm gonna pause that. Nope, it went to the incorrect monitor. As usual. I change the setting every time. And it does this to me. System config. Display 2. Exit. Try again. Reload. Go to the right home. See, now that I have my other one, like this can spin so I can make sure I'm in frame. I don't know how I would do that with the other guy. Smart. Hit me. Augustine. I also think the last time we streamed we got some things off the Mog station impulsively. I don't remember exactly what I bought, so I guess we'll see what surprise is in store for us. I know it's a reindeer outfit, and then I think the sexy outfit. So we might just work on glam for the next hour. That guy's doing the most. Oh, and I got that horse head. I for sure got that horse head. Hi. I got mail. What is this? A Nasu from Zach. Thank you, Zach. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. I got the antler outfit. Oh, do I have inventory space? Yes. Delete, yes. This is the Galatea outfit. Got it. These are the orchestrion rolls from the Pulse album. Delete that. And then I got the head. The black horse head. Cool. All right, let's head over to the inn. I'm also interested, Final Fantasy XIV in one of the recent updates got rid of the job locking with a lot of the gear. So you can kind of wear whatever you want now, which is interesting. Oh. Hello. We hope you have a pleasant stay. And what if I don't? What are you gonna do about it? So these can all go in the armoire. That's good. I like that. Keep those. Okay. I don't even know what's in my inventory at this stage. Edit glamour plate. Guess we can edit this guy. How do I open armoire? There we go. Those are the gears of yokai. So I'm looking for helmet. No, I can't wear it. No, I can't wear the Kabuto. No. Oh, that's freaking disappointing. That's rude. I could wear Santa's outfit, but I can't wear the Kabuto. Ugh, rude. I can wear that. They have been working on getting more hats and stuff available for buddies. That's so bad. Where's the reindeer outfit? Pumpkinhead. I remember that outfit. Moogle head. I've seen a lot of cosplayers with the Moogle head. This is the Galatea crown. This is the one I just picked up from the Mog Station. Kind of cute. Where's the reindeer head? Thunder seasonal gear 4. I can't wear that either. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Rude. All right, let's see what the Galatea outfit looks like. Okay, there's no gloves. That's cute. Ugh, adorable. And some heels. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Look at that. That's cute as hell. That is so cute. Ah, I love it. I love it. That's the new fit, y'all. That's the new fit. That's cute as hell. That top is adorable on me. And those skirt, ugh, I love it. That's cute. There's no gloves though. Moogle arms. Just be a furry. This is fine. Who doesn't love a fingerless glove? Hell yeah. We're a median. Oh no. Little fingerless glove action going on. Love to see it. I don't know about this helm though. I feel like I don't care for the helm. I don't like it. They did not like clown girl, bunny boy ideas. They were not into it. That's funny. I've been kicked out. I don't know what I did. I was just looking at outfits. I didn't commit to any of them. That's rude as hell. Interesting. A lot of fruities have been posting goals and stuff that they have for the year. It's been interesting to really like see what people are working on. It's cool. I just don't do New Year's resolutions. I personally don't think they're good for my mental health. And I've had a lot of clients that have attempted resolutions and it's similar for them. It just invites too much of an opportunity for perfection and then failure and then avoidance. So I just don't. Goals are fine, but resolutions, like trying to do the trendy thing, not my thing. Oh, but I still love this jacket though. I still love this fit. Are those things still stored? Okay, it did save the storing. I didn't edit this plate, right? Okay, good. So, anyway. Got some heals. Guess I'll try the crown. And then it was fingerless glove, right? Hand, sorry. Prince Lucian's fingerless glove. So that's the Galatea outfit. It's cute. Let me look at, oh, this is still sortable by class. Interesting. That doesn't go with it. It doesn't go with the frillies. It's gotta be the Galatea bustier. Yeah. I do love that fit, but you gotta have the ruffles. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna wear for a hat. That's gonna go. I mean, we could do a masquerade mask. There's the furry head. I do like the furry head. I think it's cute. The little fox wolf thing. That outfit's actually cute. The hairpins. I like those. No. I mean, that's kind of cute. What if you dyed it? What it would look like dyed? Just the fabric? No, I don't like the silver. That's cute. I think it moves with gravity. That's a choice. That's a choice. We could just be on fire. I like the way it kind of like wraps around my ears. They're on fire. I'm burning. I'm burning. That hat's kind of cute. Circlet. No. 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 A lot of helmets now fit. That's cool. We did not have this many options in the past. That's cool. That's cute. Messes with my hair a little bit, but that's cute as hell. I love this guy. This is one of my favorite heads. And the eyes, or no, not that one. The eyes turn off and on. Show ears through headgear. That. So you can turn the eyes on and off. Oh, so you can turn off the ears through head. Interesting. Interesting. That's a new option. That's similar. Similar flame effect. Except it's not on my ears. Glasses. I like those wings. Red Mage Classic. Big hat. I like that one. The Bone Wicca. Diabolic hat. We could just have all different hats depending on the caster. That's pretty. That's so pretty. That's Astrologian? Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. Okay. I think that might be the choice. That's really pretty. Oh, and it has the veil. Do I want the veil? Take the veil off. Yeah, veil off. That hat is huge. It's gorgeous. That might be the one I pick. I'm gonna save. Yes. I don't really save a lot of jewelry. Yeah, they're not showing. Earrings won't show either. All right, I'm gonna save the glamour plate. Or is it in the set? So number 55. I don't have the other pieces. I guess I didn't save them. Outfit glamour, display only items. Site items not eligible for outfits. Here we go. That's in my glamour dresser. I don't know how to make them into outfits though. So I'm assuming I have to restore item. So if I go to swine. Oh, it would be under gear slots. Right. So I'm assuming restore item. And then, so I restored the body, right? How do I add it to? I don't know how to make an outfit. Restore item. Okay. So I look in here. That's my inventory. Let's look for helm. Oops. Store as glamour. Store as outfit. Yes. Okay, so that's how you do that. Number 55. Restore item. Store item. Store item. Restore item. Okay. So now when I look for Awagi 55 outfit glamour, I gotta pull out the other one. Or let me try this. So if I do this, so it's gonna consume that many glamour prisms. Okay. Store as glamour, store as outfit. Okay. So now I'm missing one. Add missing outfit gear. That's how you do it. Okay. Okay. So So number 55. Restore item. And now outfit glamour matching suitable. Add to pre-existing outfit glamour. Yes. That is glamour. Yes. That's how it's done. So that will definitely save a bunch of slots because I have 710 of 800 filled. Hide items not eligible for outfits. Oops. Delete that. I have a bunch of things I can pull out and throw into outfits. Okay. Do I have any necklaces, earrings that can go in? Any gear? Does not appear so. Interesting. What is the difference? Oh, okay, one's a boar skin. Interesting. Just gonna click all these. Ones that are grayed out. A lot of it's from the these tribes. Okay, so now I'm gonna click here. So we gotta take all those out. Oh, there's two different ones. Interesting. Save this. A lot of these are story items. Okay. Hey, Pup Maestro, welcome in. Hi, Autumn. It's good to see you as well. How you doing, buddy? I don't think I have the rest of that gear. Okay. All right, so we threw all that in there. Thank you for hydration. I am confident. Hell yeah. That's a good one. I'm doing well. How have you been? I've had better months of my life. Not gonna lie. Holiday season was shit. But you know, we're here. This is a kitchen sink stream. I can go for a little bit longer. I had a nice gap today. I was like, I didn't stream last night. I had to get up and get an eye appointment done. Turns out my eyes are looking good. My script only shifted a little bit, which is awesome. I'm doing okay. I spent the weekend in the Adirondacks. I started talking about that at the top of stream. It was a really good vacation. I needed that shit. Oh god, did I need that shit. Okay. So now that I've done that, we're down to 708. So it does cut down your slots when you do that. And so, inspect outfit. That's what we're missing. Interesting. Adding missing outfit gear. We have to take it out of the box to put it in there. Okay. And those are already in outfits. Okay, okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy has updated a lot of the glamour, and I just haven't had a chance to check it out, so it's kind of chaos in here. All these are parts of outfits that aren't in outfits. That's what this symbol means. It means I have an outfit I could go to if you put it in there. I can go in. We got a lot of work to do. But I did make a new glamour. Do you want to see it? You want to see it? No. Glamour plate. This is my new glam. Look at that. Look at that shit. What do you think? Do you like it? Is it cute? Is it adorable? Do I look like I'm gonna cast a spell? Hee 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 hee. I'm working and lurking. Oh, ads are happening. Sorry for ads. They're doing their thing. I like it. I like it a whole lot. I don't even know what content is available. Can't even do these. My gear set needs to be 730. Damn, I'm at what? Average level 727. I'm close. Let's go to the market board. Wow, wow. No, I like the Galatea outfit. It's so freaking cute. You finally bought your first Final Fantasy game? You got the X/X2 remaster? Hell yeah, buddy. I saw at one of my local gaming stores, they had Final Girl. My hair is all messed up. Look at that. Ew. Ugh. Ugh. They had a bunch of the little pieces of the set. It was cute. Yes. Oh, you know Final Girl, Autumn? Hell yeah. I'm not willing to spend that money. Not if I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. It's basically like Dead by Daylight, the board game, it seems. January is very meh compared to the amazing December. Okay. Glad you had a good December though. In January, you've still got more than half the month to go. You got season 1 and season 2? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Oh, Autumn, you're in both Club CRT and Neurodivergent Plus. That's right. So you get a double shouty. Hell yeah. All right, I'm looking at head. How much is this shit? What's the lowest? 720, 740, 720, 740. Necklace. Okay, let's look at jewelry. My earring's fine, but necklace is bad. That could help. 770. 740. I'm gonna buy one of these. And then bracelets. Hell yeah. And we need a ring. I have ceremonial ring. Hell yeah. There, we're at 740. Update. Thank you. Autumn says, I believe I got season 1 and season 2 from Kickstarter. Okay, okay. You will like the game. I've yet to meet someone who hasn't liked it. You can only start with the starter box, get the core box and the Camp Happy Trails box. It's all you'll need and you'll become hooked. That's dangerous. I'm already hooked on Magic the Gathering, Maestro. Friday, I'm going to the pre-release for Lorwyn. I pre-ordered a bundle, and then I'm doing a 2-headed giant on Sunday. I already am doing so many. Also, I know you like Magic, Maestro. Have you ever played a game of Magic using the Wizard Tower rules? It is so fun. I had a really good time. I thought it was cool as hell. Okay. So I'm just making sure I can now do Savage. I'm not gonna do Savage, but I can. I can do Savage if I chose to. How about as Red Mage? I might want to update my Red Mage glam too. So what is my eye level? 730. All right. Bracelets is low. Feet and chest. Bracelets, feet, and chest. Bracelets. Feet. And chest. Damn, this is expensive. Might as well get the materia at that price. Shit. Okay. What do you mean? Did somebody already buy it? Oh, how much? Do I not have enough gold? Oh, I have gold. What do you mean? I can buy that. Okay. Don't tell me I'm broke. Don't be telling me I'm broke. Final Fantasy 14. Oh, that's ugly as fuck. Where's my fit? Where's my fit? Where's my res mage? Where is it? Here we go. There we go. All better. All better. Yeah. Little flamer. I haven't played Wizard Tower, but I have played Don Don. Ooh, what's Don Don? I'm working on CDH myself. Got my Atali deck going hard. Ooh, I got I opened the Final Fantasy IX scene box and a Final Fantasy VIII scene box. I want to build an Idea CEDH deck. She's blue, black, and red. And her mechanic is she, during combat, can steal an opponent's creature and put it on your side. It's still under their, ownership, but you have it and you can smack them with it because it gives it haste and untaps. And you can sacrifice them, and if it dies, they get it back, but you get a card. And then I got some of those cards because I have a Kuja deck from the Final Fantasy set, which is red and black, and it gets a lot of wizards to do damage for non-creature spells. It's fun. Okay. So I can at least do things if I would like to. That's good. Let me swap for what classes? Do I have my classes leveled up? For Picto, I do. Let me update that one. And I did White Mage. Sage is leveled, so let's update Sage. Okay, update. Yes. Update. Yep. Got it. Dondon or Forgetful Fish is an 80 card format based around the card Don. I've heard of that on a video on TikTok. Two players share the deck. You manipulate the top of the deck. It really just teaches you how to play blue. You should look up the card Dondon. Right, give me a second. Give me a second. Oh look, I'm lurking on people. Scryfall. Dondon. That card? Is that correct? It says creature fish, pay 2. Dondon can't attack unless defending player controls an island. When you control no islands, sacrifice Dondon. Good catch today. Start replacing crew tomorrow. Faisal Al Musa, Fisher Captain. 93 to 2006. It's a 4/1 fish. Okay. It's from Arabian Nights. So that means it's old as hell. That's an old set, right? That's an OG set, I think. I don't know. It's not legal in standard. Dondon is a 80 card deck based on the card. Two players share the deck. You manipulate the top of the deck. You choose how to play. The format based around an absolutely useless card. Yeah, this looks kind of useless. Yeah. The foil is $52. That's kind of cool. The original is money. Yeah. Yeah. People like it. Moderately played, damaged, because it's old. No, the Idea card, though, I'll show you. Sort by release date. I'm going to build a CEDH commander deck from Idea. So she costs 5, but she has ward 2, so she already comes with built-in protection. The beginning of combat on your turn, gain control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. Just be like, yoink, thank you. Untap it, it gets haste. Then sacrifice it. If you got something to help you sacrifice, it's so cool. And I could add the other ideas in it. I think Ultimisha can go in the deck. Should be cool as hell. Is FF8. Yeah, these are the new cards. This card can go in it. This card can go in it. Ultimisha can go in it. This Ultimisha can go in it. Zell can be in it. Sorceress Schemes can be in it. Seifer, both Seifers. Quistis can be in it. Yeah, a lot of choices. I have this one. Absorb into Time. I got it in one of the secret layers I got. When you cast it, a player may pay half their life rounded up. If the player does, just counter it. Otherwise, you get an extra turn. That's nice. Look up a Dondon deck list on Moxfield. I don't use Moxfield. I use Architect. Dondon deck. Forgetful Fish. There are 10 of them? Why are there 10 of those cards? What is that? That's the only creature? It's just the fish? That's weird. Diminishing returns. Each player shuffles the hand and graveyard into their library. You exile it's all blues. You have 10 in the deck and it's the only creature. Diminishing returns. Each player shuffles the hand and graveyard in the library. Exile the top 10 cards of your library. Then the player draws up to 7. You gotta hit your opponent 5 times. Return target sorcery from graveyard. Look at the top 3 cards of the library. Oh, so that's all weird blue shit. Accumulated knowledge, brainstorm, foil. Brainstorm I saw somebody used in a vintage cube I went to. Magical hack, memory lapse. There's 8 of them. Counter spell. If that spell is countered, put it on top of the library instead of that player's graveyard. And if you're using the same deck, that means you can counter it and then it gets drawn again on your turn. That's funny. Telling time. That's some interesting cards. They're all blue. Now this one has red on it for flashback cost. So you can never flashback it because there's no red, right? Oh, there is red. This is blue and red. Everything else is, that's blue and red. Somebody Island. Can be casual or very mean. I prefer casual. I don't like the mean. I'm not here for mean. I'm gonna head over to the gold saucer. Hello. Gold saucer, please. I do need to learn how to play blue. I don't understand it. I've been playing a lot of Bloomborough. That's what I did a wizard tower with, and I've been drafting a lot of Bloomborough. It's the furry set. It's cute. I like it. But I always like hated blue. I'm like, I don't want the blue cards. But now that I did wizard tower, you kind of play all the colors, and I got a little bit of understanding of how blue works now, which was good. Hey, look, 79. That's a good jackpot. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3? No. None of them are gonna be good. I guess we'll go here. Okay. Do I have any cards to sell? Nope. I'm pretty sure I cannot pick up my jackpot. I think I messed up. I like that name, Awkward. Maybe I'll print up a proxy deck of Dandon. That would be kind of cool. Nope, I missed it. All right, let me roll my jackpot for the week. I gotta actually log in and collect it. 7523. Maybe I'll play some Final Fantasy 14 this weekend. I know a lot of magic is going to be happening, but I do want to get into the content. I think we're fighting Doom Train from Final Fantasy 8, which looks cool as hell. Okay, did that. Shut up, I can cast that. What do you mean? Go to Edelshire. Get my little girl book refreshed, because I'm sure that's expired. Hello, Silver, you want to play some 14? I need to do the new content. I haven't touched it. I have not played 14 in a hot minute. New content is peak? Hell yeah. Maestro says there's some other decks people create using the same guidelines. There's Dead Ed, Landan, and more. I like black. Black is probably my favorite color to play. All right, thank you for Wondrous Tales. I got my little girl book. I have not touched it in a long time. We did it, Joe. Yeah, but this is the Galatea outfit. I like it. It's cute as hell. And it's not gender locked, which makes me very happy. I hate when they gender lock outfits. Gotta head out. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. You just bought it. It's so good though, Silver. I don't know if I like the crown, but yeah, that fit is so good. It is fire, Dubious. You ain't wrong. It is so, yes. I mean, I still liked my original White Mage glam that I had on before I changed it. I like this outfit. I think that's cute. I think it's funny that this jacket you get at level 96. And it's item level 669. Someone knew what they were doing when they cooked. This is the Rathalos female armor. The female version. They're the best panties in the game. They're dyeable. You can change them out to whatever you want. So I was like, yeah, gotta go with it. Got to. How can you not? But we've got our new outfit. It's interesting to not have gear locked anymore. I haven't really had a chance to play with the new options. You like it? Oh, good, Sparky. Thank you for liking my outfit. It's cute as hell. Cute as hell. All right, I do want to make sure I walk into my house. I'm not always good at going in my house. I don't want to lose it. I have a big house. Well, it's a medium house. It's nice. It's cute. It's got little secrets. I need to start working on actually hosting some RPs in my little venue. Sparky says I probably figure out how to glam can be set up and I need to make some. Oh my god, yes, Sparky. I need to get my gear organized. I have so much gear just in my inventory because I was like, oh, I might want to glam that. And I didn't have space to really put it anywhere. Yeah, this is the blind Namazu. Upstairs is kind of like your run-of-the-mill restaurant slash bar. You got a couple cozy areas. I've got space for bards to perform upstairs if they wanted to. And then downstairs is where the shenanigans happen. So it's called the Blind Namazu. It's whatchamacallit? Speakeasy. So like that's not the whole venue. If you go over here into this little library section, there is a secret passage right here. And so you have to go into this like dark dungeon looking area. And it's seedy. And then when you go down, we got furries guarding it. There's a whole another bar here. And it's over the dance floor. Come down into the club. Dance floor is under here. You've got some loungy areas. You've got another stage with a pole because we need poles. This closes for privacy, you know, so the girlies can paint their faces for their drag routine, you know, as they do. We've got another loungy lounge right up here. Some cuddly pillows. We've got a dance pole and a hot tub. Downstairs is the cruising zone. So if you go under this little staircase down here, you enter the locker room with another dance pole. And, you know, showers and things, stuff and things. My favorite glory hole, though, is over here. I like this one. I like this one a lot. That's my favorite glory hole in my venue. I think it's cute. Hard to get into it, but it's there. You know. Every venue needs a pole and at least one glory hole, or else it doesn't count. It's not real. And there's a backstage area also for the girlies to get ready. Get your makeup on, girl. You know. Yeah, that's the Blind Namazu. It worked very hard. To keep it decorated. If you want the address, is it BN? There you go. It's listed on the 14 venue list. I just haven't really hosted much. This chair is also squishy. I don't know if we've ever interacted with this. I don't like it. I don't like that sound at all. But we got new orchestrion roles, right? How do I edit playlist? Delete everything. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I love Neath Dark Waters. That's one of my favorite tracks in Final Fantasy XIV. This one I love. What's this one? I haven't updated this track list in forever. Okay. Sunrise. I also like just kind of like the chill ambient sound of people chatting. Where is it? Is it not here? That one. Sometimes it's nice to just have that going. You like the squishy noise? I hate the squishy noise. That ASMR though. There we go. Now it's playing. There's also a little secret way to get inside the house, which I think is funny. So if you sneak around over this side, I think it's here. Do slash doze. I'm inside! Woo! Shenanigans! I'm inside the house. Where I hid my little garden that I'm growing nothing in. Because it's a pain in the ass to do. I don't think you can get on the roof of this house. There are ways, I think, to get on the Namazu, but I don't think you can get on my rooftop in this build. I always love when you can add a jump puzzle. You try to jump on the face. Come here. You can get up here, but I can't get up there. At least not yet. Haven't quite figured out how to get up to the top. My FC house that we have, I think it's changed now, but the way it was set up, there was a way to get into the void, and then if you jumped at a right spot in the void, it would yeet you into the sky on top of it, which was cool. And then there was also like a secret room you could get into. That was really cool. I think they changed the design. There's also a bathhouse over here. You know, if you prefer the outdoor vibe, that's an option. Yeah, that's my house. That's very cute. I like it. All right, cutie patooties. I feel like that was a good stream. We opened some magic, we yapped a bit. I didn't get the crafting or the art done I was planning to do, but that's okay. I will work on that another time. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna stream Final Fantasy XIV, but I do want to play this weekend. So we'll come back to that. Let me exit. I went in my house. It's saved for another 45 days. You are a little freak. I will for sure be doing... Hold on, my computer.
Do you know
Oh,
Lahi?
good job. You got it. Do you know Lahi? Hold on, why is it off? Hello? It's off center. Do you know Lahi? There we go. My face when. Do I not have that emote up? There it is. I have that as an emote. It's the lucky. Oh god, that's such a good emote. What a classic moment. But yeah, I will for sure be back Friday. It is tax time. So I gotta lock in and get my taxes put together. For those of you who don't know, I run a private practice as a psychotherapist, and I'm a business owner. So that means I gotta do all the big boy stuff. So if you like co-working and you want to just vibe, I do a fun co-working segment, usually on Fridays, where I work on my back end of my business. Yeah, we play games, we do DDR, we sing, we do all sorts of shit. It's so fun. But I got to do that tax stuff because I'm an entrepreneur. And that's what you do when you is an entrepreneur. Okay. Where are we going to raid? I feel like I haven't raided in forever. I forget how we raid. Oh, there's choices. There's choices. I think we're gonna raid into some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Have y'all hung out with Rides the Shoe Puff? She's been having a pretty chill playthrough. So I think we're gonna raid out too. So here is a shouty for Shoop, so you don't get left behind or lost. That's where we're gonna head. If you want to come hang out with me offline, remember I have my Discord, as well as the Fruities community server, where I tend to be a bit more active, just because it's hard to manage more than one Discord server at a time. But if you haven't joined the Fruities Discord server, anyone is welcome to join. We do watch parties, we do hangouts. I want to put together a heated rivalry watch party. I haven't seen it yet, and one of my clients gave it to me as a homework assignment. So if you want to see heated rivalry, I'm going to stream it in Discord. So we're going to do that. If you want to follow me online, here are all my socials. I am on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. I have all of the things. I'm kind of all over the place. I also have a blog that I haven't updated. And that's one of my goals for this year, is to get better and locked into content creation. It's just that it may not always be stream related. Some of the content I want to produce is more related to psychotherapy and integrating gaming into a therapeutic context. So I want to present more about that. I want to learn more about that. I want to get trained in that, and I want to teach about that. So I need to yap about it, and I'm going to yap through my blog. So if you want to follow any of that, there's links there. Here's some raid messages. Shoop is a fellow member of Team Trapeze. So if you want to copy that Trapeze love stinky cheese Dorito message, you're welcome to do that. Or if you want to make up your own, I don't care. I don't pay your subs. You do whatever the hell you want. That's the one I'm going to use. Shout out. There we go. That's where we're going. Have a good time zone, everybody. I look forward to seeing y'all on Friday for some co-working silliness. I love to dance. I love to entertain. And I find I like better locked in with people than when I'm by myself sometimes. So, as I like to say at the end of every single one of my streams, with the right conditions, every human being can heal, and you do have the power to create those conditions. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And for those of you I see Friday, let's chill then. Bye.